Right. Today we are going to talk about something that have been bothering me, and I decided to bring you on this stage so that we'll be able to air our view on it. Understand? Um, the Bible says um, two will come together to become one. But over the years, I've seen that when you go to the church, when they want to talk about money, maybe they want to levy people to do something in the church in order to bring development to the church. You find out that the some of the pastors, I don't know if all the pastors does it, but some of the pastors will come to the extent of the wife will pay her own, the husband will pay his own. So I want you to air your view on that. Is it right, especially when the Bible has already said two will come together and become one? Why is it that the couple are not permitted or are not supposed to pay just one money and let everything just go like that? I just want you to hear your view on it.
Okay, if I may come in, in an establishment, we have different departments.
All right.
Like in the church, we have some churches have a department for men, for women, for children, for choristers, for ushers, and so on. So if they are about bringing a levy,
Yeah.
a levy maybe for the men and for the women, that's when like there will be a division, because your wife is not a woman, it's not a man, sorry, and then your husband is not a woman. So the men has their own to pay, and the women also has theirs to pay also. So that's the parts where I see that pastors may say, okay, men, this is your levy, women, this is your levy. That's in that case when they are not talking about the family now, they're not talking about the husband and wife becoming one, but rather they're talking about the different departments in the church.
All right. I get your context, but if you check it from this aspect, you see that the finance of the home, especially when two people are married, they are in unity, they married rightly, or rather they do everything together as husband and wife. You see that the finance comes from one source. Now the Bible says the man is the head of the house.
Okay.
Understand? Now, if the woman should pay differently and the man should pay differently, and this money is coming from the same house, how do you explain that? Because now, let's take for instance now, me as a husband, as a man, they say we should pay 10,000. Understand? The wife or there are some levies that they do general. You just let everybody pay 10,000 for so and so and so. Now, me as a husband, for instance, will pay 10,000. Being the man of the hour, I will have to give my wife an extra 10,000 to go and pay. How does this sound in that same context of us being one as husband and wife?
Okay, how does it sound?
Yes.
In the context of you being a husband and a wife. If I should go by your question, it sounds as though they are trying to put a demarcation between the husband and the wife, but it's not so. The church is also an institution. So people say the church is a cult. You see, so in an institution, like I said earlier, there are different departments. So there must be a demarcation. That's if the levy is per department.
But me, I am seeing it in the aspect of that the church will come to teach, two will come together and they become one. And when it comes to money aspect, they deviate from their teaching. Because to me, if we should follow the aspect of the Bible, if you and I come together to become one, I do believe that every single thing we are going to do should be one.
Okay.
Every single thing we are going to do should be one. That means if I am paying money, let me just come back again. Now, when they are writing the names of the people that are paying this money, now they will write my name as Mr. This. Understand? Now, when they want to write your name as a wife, for instance, they will write your name as Mrs. Same name of me.
Yes.
Are you seeing where I'm coming from? So me, I believe that when it comes to money aspect, I believe I'm just seeing it in a way that maybe the church is trying to deviate from their teaching in order to get what they want. If not, when you say two comes together to become one, I believe from my own perspective, and I still believe that that is how it should be done, that the husband and wife being one, they should pay one money. Why paying two? The question is very, very, very important for me, because the thing baffles me sometimes. Why paying two?
The thing is, if this money is to be paid by like family by family, this family you pay, this family, then yes, the couple can pay as one. But when it has been demarcated, men, women, then I don't see anything wrong in saying you as the husband pay yours and she as the wife should pay hers. That's it.
Well, I see that this issue is, I'm not really clear about it, so I will leave it to our fans out there to really say one or two things about it. But I still want to ask, is it right for a woman to, especially a woman that the husband is not a Christian, who doesn't go to church, is it right for a woman to give to the church without telling the husband, even down to offering? Because why I ask the question is that in the context of the Bible, the man is the head of the house.
Yes.
Understand? The man is the Lord over the woman's life.
Yes.
Now, and I believe when a woman takes something from the house, even when it's her own money, because the moment you are married, automatically you are under your husband.
Yes.
Now, anything you are to do, you are supposed to let your husband know. Mm-hmm. So I still believe that when you are going to church, even when the man doesn't go to church, you should be able to tell your husband, this is this money I'm holding, I want to use it to give off it in the church. Mm-hmm. Understand? Now, is it right for you as a woman, or do you see it as a cage with what I just said, that the woman should tell her husband, this money I want to use it for offering the church, even when the money was work, as in the money is owned by the woman? That means is the one that went to work and get the money by herself. Is it right, or am I trying to cage somebody?
No. This money you are talking about, it depends on what she's giving for. If it's for offering, yes, you can open up and tell your husband, I'm giving this amount for offering. But if it is a sacrificial seed, a seed whereby maybe you did not involve your husband in such conversation, maybe the conversation just happened between you and God. You spoke to God that this is what I want. You and God went into deep conversation. I believe.
Where did you see God to have that deep conversation?
No, God is a spirit, and we can always communicate with Him via prayers and
by sidelining your husband, because
this is sacrifice we're talking about.
This is sacrifice. Mm-hmm. This is sacrifice we're talking about. But do you think there is a way God will accept whatever you want to give when your spouse is not involved?
Okay. Should I go on?
Yes.
Okay. This money we are talking about, it wasn't stolen.
In the context of the Bible, I will see it as being stolen.
No, it wasn't.
It's still in the context of two shall come together and become one. Now, why is it that you want to do something, especially your own Lord over you, you want to do something and you keep him away?
Okay.
Now, keeping a secret automatically, to me, I believe is a stealing. So I don't know. And there is no way, I believe there is no way God will accept such a sacrifice when it's just like you're not in good terms with your husband. That is why you are trying to hide it.
Okay. If I should use this example, this illustration of Abraham.
Yeah.
When Abraham was about to sacrifice Isaac to God,
yeah,
there was no place written in the Bible that he told Sarah.
And that is because Abraham is the Lord over Sarah's life. No, because that does it. That does it.
Okay.
Abraham is the Lord over Sarah's life. The authority of a man is separate from the authority of a woman.
Pause. I won't tell you the marry.
Okay.